Have you ever been listening to the radio and just thought, hang on, this song sounds really familiar? Well, you're not going crazy. Today we're going to pull back the curtain and show you the secret formula behind a ton of your favorite hit songs. So let's just get right into it. Why is that? Why do so many songs, we're talking pop, rock, country, all have that same kind of comforting feel to them? You start to wonder, is everybody just copying each other? Well, here's the thing. It's not a coincidence, but it's not really copying either. What's really going on is that songwriters are using a powerful, time-tested, and honestly, a surprisingly simple secret formula. And we're going to break it all down for you right now. Okay, but before we get to the actual formula, we've got to know what the ingredients are, right? So let's start with the absolute basics. What even is a chord? It's actually way simpler than it sounds. A chord is just 3 or more notes played at the same time. That's really it. The most common kind, the one you hear everywhere, is called a triad. It's got a root note, a third, and a fifth. Think of these as the basic building blocks for pretty much all the music we listen to. Now here's where it gets really cool. Chords have feelings. They basically come in 2 main flavors, major and minor. Major chords are the ones that sound bright, sunny, and happy. And minor chords, those give you that more serious, kind of sad, or really emotional vibe. They're like the primary colors of music. You mix them together to create a mood. Okay, so if chords are building blocks that have feelings, it helps to think of them as characters on a team. Each one has a really specific job to do. So let's meet the core team, starting with the captain. First up, we have the tonic. Musicians call this the 1 chord. This guy is the most important one in the whole song. It's your home base. You know that feeling at the end of a song when everything just feels settled and complete? That's the tonic. Almost every song you've ever heard starts and ends right here. It's basically the musical way of saying the end. But let's be honest, a song that just stays at home the whole time would be pretty boring. To make music interesting, you have to leave home. You need other characters on the team that create some drama, some tension, and some emotion. So it's time to expand the team. Next, meet the dominant, or the 5 chord. And I love this description for it. It's the cliffhanger chord. Its whole job is to build tension. When you hear the dominant, your brain just knows something else has to happen. It pulls you to the edge of your seat and makes you desperate to get back to that home base tonic chord. And then there's the subdominant, the 4 chord. Now, if the dominant is a big, dramatic cliffhanger, think of the subdominant as the friendly neighbor. It kind of takes you on a little journey, a nice walk away from home base, but without all that stress and tension. It's just a pleasant trip. So we've got our home base, our cliffhanger, and our friendly neighbor. And those are all usually major chords. But the real magic, the secret ingredient that makes a song truly unforgettable, is when you add a dash of emotion. That mix, that is everything. And this is that secret ingredient. Meet the submedian, or the 6 chord. See how its Roman numeral is lowercase? That's our clue that it's a minor chord. This is the emotional twist. It's the chord that adds that bittersweet, thoughtful feeling, that little tug at your heart. Honestly, this chord is the soul of modern pop music. All right, so the whole team is here. We've got our home base, the cliffhanger, the emotional twist, and the friendly neighbor. So now, let's see how these 4 characters team up to create the secret formula. It's time to put it all together. And here is the mind-blowing part. It only takes 4. Just these 4 chords, put together in a special order, are the foundation for literally hundreds, maybe thousands of hit songs you listen to every single day. It's that simple, and it's that powerful. And here it is, the magic loop. You start at number 1, your home base. Then you leap over to 5 for that cliffhanger tension. From there, you drop into 6 for the emotional punch. And finally, you take a quick trip to 4 before you loop right back home to 1 again. 1, 5, 6, 4. And repeat. That's it. That's the formula. But hold on a second. You're probably thinking, if so many songs use the exact same chords, why don't they all sound identical? And that is a great question. The thing is, the formula is just the starting point. The real creativity comes from making it your own. Think of these 4 chords as just the skeleton. The magic is in everything else you build on top of it. You can change the rhythm, play it fast and it's a dance song, play it slow and it's a ballad. And most important of all, you write a unique melody on top. That's the part you actually sing along to.
Plus, of course, playing it on a piano sounds totally different from an electric guitar.
So there you have it. The big secret isn't some crazy complicated code. It's just a simple 4-chord pattern that our brains are wired to find incredibly satisfying. It's a foundation that, now that you know it, you're going to hear absolutely everywhere. So, I guess there's only one question left. Now that you have the formula, what song are you going to create?